Well. What is up, everybody? How am I late, Ray? It is 6:01, and the intro was like a minute. That's not late. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another One Man, Dark Man podcast. I am, of course, your host, good old Dirt. Listen, y'all, we got a few things to talk about today. Yo, I can't wait till after the podcast I'm going to play that Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes. Thank you, Doggy Dog. He said, Dirt, your last video was fire. Your new video was fire. Thank you. I'm starting to get back into the groove of doing more content. Of course, you guys know what happened a couple weeks ago. Plus, it wasn't nothing to talk about that, moved me. But look, bro. I woke up my wife screaming when Kay Cunningham hit that 3 last night. I was like, yeah. She called me like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. My daughter came down here like, what's going on? Yeah, I was hyped about that. But, that's the NBA talk. Listen, y'all, thank you very much for being here, rocking out with good old Dirt Griggity. We, of course, have some things to talk about, man. Goodness. The Xbox accidentally, on purpose, leaked their new UI. That's possibly going to be in the next Xbox console. We're going to talk about that. Because, did they do that accidentally? I don't know. But we definitely saw a Steam tab. Hey, y'all, let's talk. Let's have some fun today. Let's talk some shit today. I'm already seeing the Xbox homies on Twitter talking shit. Like, yeah, I can't wait to play God of War on my next Xbox. Yo, let's have some fun today, man. Yeah, Fark, I just seen it. I just seen it with Dee Batch as Eddie Murphy. Yeah, you funny, bro. You're funny. Also, I gotta, man, call out some of these Xbox. Well, I'm sorry. Some of these former Xbox guys like Dee Batch, these PS5. Bro, PS5 Pro finally has a game that's not really running better, but it has better shadows, Assassin's Creed shadows. It has certain things it should. The shit costs $700. And we got guys out here talking trash. Y'all are talking trash because y'all finally have a game that's showing the power of the PS5 Pro. This is crazy, man. Imagine if the PS4 Pro never came out and only the Xbox One X came out and we was talking trash. It's destroying y'all 4-year-old console. Look at yourselves. Especially guys like Dee Batch. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, the tools are ready now, man. Shut up. Then, of course, if you guys watch my latest video, PC is a platform that is growing. We've seen a lot of people moving to PC. As much as people don't want you guys to believe it, consoles are not growing. I Googled that last night, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it said, because consoles are not growing, bro. They're just not. And PC is growing. So a game like Monster Hunter Wilds outselling the PS5 version is no surprise to any normal person, but to ponies, nah, something's not right. Something's not right. This dude, Zuby Tech, called Matt Piscatella a clown. Matt Piscatella, the guy that literally everybody goes by his numbers with MPDs every month. He all of a sudden, because it didn't favor PlayStation, called him a clown. Oh my God, y'all. But we'll get into that shortly. Did Tom Warren, Chad, did Tom Warren have another tweet or something? Because I saw the one about the Xbox UI and Steam and all that stuff, which is awesome, by the way. So we'll talk about that stuff, man. But anyway, and there's some other stuff we're going to talk about the rest of the show, Like some streamer caught botting up views. Like, what the bro? We're gonna talk about all that. So we're gonna have a good time today, man. Let's have a good time today. Let me get these super so we can start. Brian B with the 5. I'm sorry, with the 2. Salute to the darkest man in podcasting. Thank you. Adidas with the 5. Salute to the king of receipts. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Yes. I told you guys I upgraded my phone to 512 gigabyte storage just so I can have clips and receipts of these ponies. Why so serious with the 2? Dee Batch look like Dexter Deshawn from Cyberpunk. Oh, shit. Talk that shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. DJ Brodo Dogs with the 5, the hashtag one man, black man, dark man, shadow man, black hole man podcast, hosted by Darkness himself, aka Gorilla Black. I'm not Gorilla Black, you asshole. Hey, and what happened to him? Because he was like a Biggie ripoff, wasn't he? Why so serious said, enjoy Dirt's last document after this P Lump is taking over. Oh man. P Lump said he rocked out with me, but he forgot my show was Thursdays at 6, which has been for the last 2 years. And I've never missed the Dark Man. I've never missed the Dark Man for the last 2 years, and he forgot my show was on Thursday at 6. But you know, I don't want to talk about that. Well, anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Sir Rips a lot. Let me get this. Sir Rips a lot with the 5. That was nice of P Lump to move his show and give you a chance. Right, man. I was a little worried, man. I was a little worried. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Do this timestamp. I want to start off first. What I said about the entitlement of these PlayStation guys getting upset because Monster Hunter Wilds sold better on PC. And if you saw my video, you know where I'm about to go. But I just wanted to talk about some of this stuff, man, because these PlayStation guys are still super arrogant, right? Because they're outselling Xbox. But Joey said something in the DM. He said, isn't it funny that Xbox, all of the latest news you're hearing about games, roadmap, future hardware, future strategies, is all coming from Xbox. You're hearing nothing from PlayStation. And Nintendo, they introduced their brand new console, but they ain't said shit else. Everything else is speculation. So how is it that Xbox, the third place Xbox, is the ones that's still moving the industry forward? They're the ones that's giving people shit to talk about. Because PlayStation sure as hell isn't. Nintendo is all about speculation of what the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be. What's the price? What's the specs? But with Xbox, we're hearing stuff about their roadmap. South of Midnight has gone gold. There's a third-party handheld dropping this year. Fable got moved to 2026. You ain't hearing shit from PlayStation right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Death Stranding's about to come out. Don't nobody give a shit about that game. Well, anyway, y'all, I just wanted to say that PC is becoming a more and more popular platform, right? We know PC is a powerful platform. They're growing. There's a lot of people in this community that were Xbox guys that just went to get a PC because at the end of the day, PC gets everything for the most part, except for Nintendo stuff. Even PlayStation stuff, some of it is timed, but we all know eventually that shit is going to be day one if PlayStation is smart. So a lot of people is moving to PC, but me as a console player, I'm not ready to take that step yet. So I'm excited to see Xbox is still doing another console. But it's about options with the Xbox. Now, when we talk about console, the shit is not growing. We talk about this all the time, right, y'all? how consoles is not growing. Last night when I was editing my video, I said I need to get some numbers of how it's not growing. Because I remember seeing in January of 2025 how the numbers went down dramatically, but I couldn't find what I had bookmarked before. So I said, let me just Google it. And this is what it said. Overall market, total video game hardware spending in January 2025 was 45% lower than the previous year, reaching 205 million, the lowest January's total since 2020. PS5, while the PS5 remained the best-selling hardware platform, its sales still fell by 38% year over year. Xbox Series X and S sales experienced a substantial decline, dropping 50% year over year. Nintendo Switch sales also decreased with a 53% drop year over year, possibly due to the anticipation of a new console. Now, Nintendo Switch, they do get a pass because they're at the end of their life cycle, right? But Xbox and PlayStation, as you see, PlayStation dropped by 38% year over year. Xbox by 50%. Now, I don't have the tweet or the proof of what Matt Piscatella said, but he said February was the lowest February since 2020. These stats about January 2025, but Matt Piscatella said February was the lowest hardware or the lowest spending or whatever since 2020. And if you remember 2020 February, that's when we were starting to hear shit about COVID. So what's going on now? Do I feel GTA 6 is going to move consoles? Obviously it is. Both consoles is going to get a significant increase when GTA 6 comes out because it's not on PC at launch. PlayStation will definitely sell more worldwide, but Xbox is going to sell consoles too because of GTA 6. That's just the truth. You don't have to be a psychic to know that, right? But at the end of the day, people are moving to PC. PlayStation realizes that. Xbox knows. Xbox knows because they're the OS for PC besides Mac. Windows. So at the end of the day, what's going on? Well, let me go to my bookmarks. Like I said, of course, you guys know exactly what this is if you watch my latest video. But it's sad what these guys are doing, man. These freaking PlayStation fanboys are losing their mind. Let me share my screen. Let me do this timestamp first. This right here is why there are channels needed, like my channel and Sean and Alex and Fatanga and some of those shit talkers. Right? This is why. Because when Matt Piscatella speaks, this guy knows his stuff, man. He is our go-to source for numbers for console sold just in North America, right? He doesn't post stats for the whole world, just North America. The guy it's his job. He can't go out there with fake shit like ponies. This is his job. Monster Hunter Wilds was the best-selling game of February across each of the PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam ecosystems, with Steam accounting for more than half of the title's total dollar sales. He says Steam accounted for more than half of the title's total dollar sales. Ponies don't want to hear it. It sold more on PS5, never believing this clown. Clown? This is one of the most credible guys in the community when it comes to numbers. This is his job. He does this for a living. You calling this dude a clown because he didn't say what you wanted him to say? But every time he says PlayStation was the best-selling console in North America, woohoo! But because he said Monster Hunter Wild sold better on PC, now y'all want to say, oh, this dude is a clown. This is why we need channels like Dirt Griggity, Sean786, Alex, and all those other guys. Hey, what's the new dude I be watching? AGN? Is AGN? GameStar and all those other guys. We need channels like this. Call these dudes out, man. It's calling Matt Piscatella a clown. I could see if I said that shit. I could see if I went out on Twitter and said, yeah, Steam accounted for more than half of the title's total dollar sales. I could see if Sean said it. Right? I could see if Beast the Truth went out there and said it, some crazy Xbox fanboy said the shit. No, Matt Piscatella said it. And he still called him a clown. What? Yeah, man. Yeah, but we need channels like that. Like I said, VGN, VG Flight School, GameStar, all of those guys. We need those. Is Turboverse still around? I ain't seen him. Ray, of course, Ray. We know Ray be talking about the pony box more than anything. Even P-Lump, we need these channels, man. Because these ponies are out there talking stupid shit. They need to be called out, man. It's sold more on PS5. And come on, man. Stop it. Stop. And that's just sad, man. That's sad. How these guys can sit up there and it really act like Matt Piscatella is not credible because he's saying that it sold more on Steam. One third-party game, multi-platform game, sold best on PC. No, he's lying. The entitlement. Demo Flow was another one. Thank you, Justin. The homie Demo Flow be talking mad shit. Like I said, we need channels like this. Now, it's not for everybody. Some people might be timid. Some people might be scared. Listen, sometimes I go check some of these ponies' channels to see if they saying shit about me, right? Because I take notes, bro. I check some of these ponies' channels to see if they saying shit about me. I looked at the beginning of like maybe 4 or 5 straight videos of X Vaults, and every one he start off with a boomstick clip. I'm like, what the hell did boomstick do to this guy? About 5 straight videos, he started off with a clip from boomstick. And I'm like, what did boomstick do to him? Damn. Like, wow. But I know he mentioned me all the time. See a bitch. Bob McPhee. Yeah. So I didn't watch the whole video, just the beginning of it. I'm telling you, he started off with boom. I'm like, wow. What the hell, bro? But anyway, so at the end of the day, how I was talking about the console sales, the console sales are down year over year. I really believe COVID obviously had a big boost. People was at home playing video games. Everybody saw increases. Hell, my channel grew. It was a different time, right? 2021, that shit was crazy. We was all in quarantine, sitting at home, playing video games, talking about video games. That's what happened. But now that the industry went back to normal, it's just everything just went back to normal. And it's like, wow, what do we do? What happens? Consoles isn't selling as much. They're not. And that's why Xbox is changing their strategy. And listen, we always sit here and say, and I'm going to make this a timestamp. Changing strategy, which is 2110. why Xbox is changing their strategy, because they've tried to do it the way, going head to head with PlayStation for 2 consecutive generations. And what's the meaning of insanity? Well, I would say like trying the same thing over and over, hoping for a different result. They like, you know what? F this. Let's do it different. Some of our fan base would not like it. You damn right I don't like it, Phil. You damn right I hate it, Phil. Phil, call me when you get home. Right. But if you think about what they're doing, Xbox is innovating, man. Nobody's talking about it. Once I start talking about their OS and Steam and all that stuff is going to be in one place. We was talking about Xbox Play Anywhere last week. That shit is a game changer, man. You can play on your console, then move to your PC, then move to your handheld. All that shit gonna be integrated. All that shit gonna be integrated, bro. Like, this is where we are. While PlayStation is still holding on to the traditional way, they had to do things different too. Nintendo, like we talk about all the time, y'all, Nintendo, they're still not right where Xbox and PlayStation is because they don't have to be yet. But yeah, Byron, we're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So Xbox had to change something because they weren't making a dent doing it the way they did it the last 2 generations. Going head to head with PlayStation, where PlayStation is a way more popular brand, just wasn't working. But guess what? What's growing now? PC is growing. PC is the platform that's growing, and Xbox is already ready. They already seen it. They already know. Their next console is going to be special. It's going to be special. Like, we're going to talk about that. Let me get these supers, guys. Thank you, Therapist, with the 5. He's right. All ponies got was AI hoe of the mountain. Yeah, I'm telling you, Joey's been kind of, on the edge lately because he's been like annoyed with everything that's going on with Xbox. But he said that not too early, like right before the show. He was like, man, do you guys notice how Xbox is the only one that's doing something right now? Announcing new games, showing off their roadmap, announcing new like technology. Is that kind of funny? PlayStation canceling? Why so serious? Remember, for 21 months, P-Lump's show is getting pushed back more than Dee Batch hairline. Damn. That's not funny, man. That shit is not funny. The PS5 Pro is amazing. And like, the tools are here, man. Fuck you, why so serious? You're just a hater. It's a fucking hater, man. Dwayne Calavito with the 10. Well, opponents are getting mad that Monster Hunter sold more on PC than PS5. And who's to say that a lot of those ponies bought it on PC instead of PS5? I think that's a valid question. But at the end of the day, Dwayne, ponies, the casuals bought the PlayStation 5. Let's stop with the BS. We know the casuals bought the PS5. That's why Call of Duty sells the best on the PS5. That's why 2K Madden sells the best on the PS5. But listen, I'm not hating on that. That's a good thing for PlayStation. But damn. Call Wheel Defy. Dirt, when you get your new PC for the podcast, try a few games on PC. You probably won't go back to console as your main platform, especially with the good monitor. It's definitely possible. But I don't know what it is. I like to sit my ass on a couch, bro, with a like a big screen TV. That's just me, but we'll see. Iron Striker with the 5. Xbox is almost always the one to push the industry forward. Nintendo and PlayStation eventually follow, but always forget who got them there. That's facts. That's nothing but facts, Iron Striker. Every time. Xbox realized we can't keep on doing it the traditional way. Not just because they were losing in console sales, because they saw the way the industry was headed. The times have changed, man. We can't think in such a way that everything needs to cater to us. Everything should be how it used to be because I like physical games. I like physical games, so I want everything to stay physical. I like CDs. I want CDs to stay. You can want all you want. But technology evolves. Life happens. Shit changes. It's things you have no control over. You know? Like, people just be hating, man. Like when the iPhone first came out, I don't want to type on my screen. I'm going to keep this BlackBerry. I told y'all this story several times. I knew people that said that shit. I like to type on the keyboard. I don't want to type on my screen. That's stupid. Okay. Guess what they're doing now? Typing on their damn screen. Because they sure ain't got no Blackberries no more. I still talk to these people. You know, so it's like, people got to stop with that shit, man. Things evolve. Technology evolves. And these people still want to sit here and, you know, this is Microsoft, man. And people still want to bring up that Sega shit. Shut up with that stupid ass analogy. If Xbox stopped gaming, it's because they chose to. Sega didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice with me. They had no money. No, Microsoft is the next Sega. If they're the next Sega, it's because they chose to be. They're multi-plat, but they're still making consoles. Yeah. Did Sega keep on making consoles? Tired of that shit, man. Thank you, Iron Strike. Appreciate you. Brian B with the 5. Have you noticed pony channels all are trying to attack industry guys, then play the victim when called out? Oh, my God. I haven't even talked about Reforge versus Parris, and these guys have no respect, man. None. These guys want to feel important. Guys like Reforge want to feel important. He thinks he's on a guy like Parris level for whatever reason. That's what it seems like to me. These guys want to feel important, man. Sit your punk ass down. That's a fact, Brian B. Then they play the victim when they get called out. And I like that Parris goes back after these guys. Because let's be real. Some of our fellow Xbox YouTubers, they don't be saying shit. Now, everybody don't have that fight in them. I understand that. But sometimes you got to fight back, man. Call out some names. Sometimes you got to say, yo, man, you ain't going to keep on talking shit about me. Some guys take the high road, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, man. I respect that about Parris. Parris will go back after these guys. Blank 964 with the 5. Dirt, what's more embarrassing in your career? Dancing for popcorn chicken or dancing in that Speedo in the Pumps in the Bump video? Pumps in the Bump? Remember that shit? Oh, my God. That was funny, bro. Kiss my ass, Joel Embiid. They reads with the 2. TTS channels and Xbox channels have grown, you think? Yeah. I think most people realize how arrogant and stupid PlayStation fanboys are. I really do. I really do think most people start to see, unless they're the PlayStation fanboys themselves, everybody else, even the PC guys, the neutrals, they are starting to see how toxic the PlayStation side is. That's why those videos do well. Because they're toxic pieces of trash. And all ponies aren't created equal. Well, ponies, maybe. But all pro PlayStation YouTube content creators aren't created equal. But some of them are just assholes, man. Thank you, Dayreezy. Ray with the 2. I cancel Ray Power Hour tonight. Oh, shit. Damn. He just took over your show, called it Ray Power. Ray's Ultron with the 2. PlayStation about to show off their whole map. Dut. Oh, shit, for real? What game's coming out? Dan Lazaro with the 5. I was at the birth of Christ, and believe it or not, the Shepherd kids were playing Mario Party. Xbox fails again. Joey. Joey been kind of down lately. I'm Michael the 5. I've had it with Dirt Pony Bot and Sony glazing. I'm switching to P-Lump's Thursday night. Damn, P-Lump going head to head with me, man. P-Lump was my homie, man. Ultraman with the 2. You guys need some coochie, man. You guys need some coochie, man. Yeah, man. You Xbox guys are some haters. Vegan Therapist with the 2. Sony closer to Sega and Xbox. I agree with that. Xbox has their hands in everything, bro. Now they're making money off of PlayStation. Mark 2068 member for 23 months. Is it just me? Am I only getting audio dirt? Don't start it, Mark. Don't start that shit. I'm looking at this shit on my phone and I can see myself clear. You asshole. Don't start it with me. Ray with the 2. They got no balls, Dirt, no balls. Yes, some of these guys are too timid, man. Jay Rimble with the 5. I can't wait to play God of War, Spider-Man, and others on my Xbox. Evil laugh. I wonder what PlayStation gonna do to block that, though. Can they? That's a good question. How about we talk about that right now? Thanks for the segue, Jay Rimble. Steam on Xbox. P-Lump with the 5. Is raining in the district and I'm laying down, I'm falling, and I can't get up. Is your world, Dirt? I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. No diddy. Shout out to the homie P-Lump. Brian B with the 5. PlayStation roadmap. Grand opening, grand closing. I remember when they said they're debating. I remember Jeff Grubb said they're debating to have a showcase this year. That's sad, man. We know Xbox having a showcase in June, don't we? Don't we, y'all? Damn right we do. I mean, we know that for a fact. They're gonna have a showcase in June. Shit. But with PlayStation, we can always ask the question:
Where are all of these games?
Where they at, J-Dub? Oh man! All right, so I was doing that fake laugh around the house, and my wife was like, "Why? What is that laugh?" I was like, "Don't worry about it, baby." And that's what I was doing all day and shit. All right, y'all. We've heard the rumors about Steam being in the next Xbox, like multiple launchers or whatever, Epic and Steam all on a. So apparently, I know it's not that clear, but you guys can see. This is from Tom Warren's The Verge. I blew it up so we can see it. Is this some type of UI for the next Xbox? You see, they have recently added, installed. Now, this is dope shit, bro. This is dope shit. I don't think Xbox gets enough credit to where they have things like this. Like your own games, your games that's not on your Gamepass. It says installed, owned, Gamepass, Steam. Steam being on the next Xbox console is going to be a game changer, bro. Now, the question is, I heard people say, will PlayStation games be playable on Xbox consoles. How, like, to my tech guys in here, how could PlayStation block it? I'm sure they had some type of software to block it, because we know their games is on Steam. What if PlayStation just allows it and we can play PlayStation games on Xbox? Now remember, when we buy the game, PlayStation is getting that 70%. So they're going to be making money. Xbox gamers, like, what world are we living in right now, y'all? But you know what? It is 2025, man. By the time this console comes out, it's probably going to be 2027. We are living in the future. I always say this. For a person my age, when we go back to the 80s, I'm a kid. Man, I can't wait to see the future. Watching Back to the Future 2. Like, wow, flying cars. Obviously, ain't the flying cars, but there's damn sure cars that's driving itself. FaceTime. That's been around for years. Online play. I remember the first time talking to somebody in another city on Xbox Live. I couldn't believe that shit. So even though it's our present, bro, it's the future, man. We living in 2025, 2026 next year, 2027. Like, what did people think was going to happen? People still think it's going to be traditional. Buy your cartridge, stick it in your console and play it. Go to the store and buy your games? No. Go to your local arcade and play the new Mortal Kombat game? No. This ain't the 90s. So Xbox moving their hardware like this to where they're going to put Steam on their next console, bro. Now, they claim this was an accident. Was it? Was it an accident? How was this an accident? If you see, they got the UI right there. This is from Xbox directly. How is this picture an accident? They got this shit on there 3 times. That's not a damn accident. They wanted us to see Steam right there, man. They wanted us to see that shit. Microsoft revealed earlier this year that it's combining the best of Xbox and Windows together for handhelds, and now the company is starting to drop the first hints at what the UI might look like. In a blog post about Xbox opening 1 billion doors, Microsoft briefly revealed a new Xbox UI that looks a lot more like console-like across multiple devices and even appears to list Steam games. Oh. Yeah, y'all, they did that shit on purpose. Image, Microsoft, they did that shit on purpose. It's awesome, bro. It's freaking awesome. So we'll see what happens in the future, but this is going to be some interesting shit. While PlayStation guys still with these old school arguments, console sales, bots take that. Xbox is 3 steps ahead, bro. And like we always say, the console sales argument, I just showed you guys the console sales argument, bro. Yes, the only reason they talking shit is because they're beating Xbox. But the console sales argument ain't gonna mean a lot with at the end of the generation. The Xbox One outsold the Xbox Series. And what if I don't think so, because GTA 6 is about to come out, but we'll see what happens, man. But console sales, that's all they got right now, because the damn sure ain't got no games. Yeah, Joey, if Steam games are playable on the next Xbox, it's pretty much a PC in a box. We all pretty much predicted this. We said they're gonna do this shit. Put a PC in a box. When Parris asked Phil Spencer, Why do we need to get Xbox, like the next Xbox, when your games are going everywhere? Phil said, I believe in our hardware. Those Pony Moriarty clips. Hey, TLOU, I was going to do a video about that, but I didn't get a chance to. But no, I haven't played them yet. Let me get these supers. But it's just a different time. And why is it? Listen, I got to ask you guys, why is it that PC is the only platform that's growing? There are some Instagram people, some YouTubers that I remember maybe 5 or 6 years ago, they were playing on console. This is one chick, bro. I can't remember her name. She nice shape. She a stripper, actually. She like good looking girl, and she was a bot. She was playing on the Xbox One, and she said she was gonna get the series. I ran into her video the other day. She on PC now. Cord, I think you're 1% right. I think teenagers are the ones that skipping consoles, bro. I agree. I think teenagers, it's the only platform that's growing, man. Consoles was always the way that we play, and we still play that way because, like I told you guys already, I haven't taken the PC leap yet. But as I said, yet. But I bleed green, though, bro. I ran into her page. Yeah, I did. I can't think of her name, bro. She used to date that other YouTuber, the big dude, Robin World. She used to date him. I can't think of her name, but she still streams and stuff, but she's on PC now. My daughter, my oldest daughter, who when I first started my channel, I used to do videos with her. I used to say that she was a pony, but she was never really a pony. She just liked some of PlayStation games. She loved Until Dawn and shit like that. Heavy Rain. Like she liked those types of games. I used to call her a pony, but she really never was. But she on PC, bro. She been on PC for a minute now. And she loves Xbox games, aka Overwatch 2 is her favorite game. So people just moving to PC, man. P-Lump with the 5 is raining in the disc. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. Thank you, P-Lump. Ultraman with the 2, your wife's fiance asked, what was that laugh? No, he didn't. No, I am. You know what, Ultraman? I'm her everything, you asshole. Hey, Rodimus with the 5. Dirt, you said you see yourself on your phone. Did you make sure you turned the phone on? That was pretty clever. He called me phone off face. What kind of shit is that? So you saying I can see me, right? Oh, you guys can't see it because of the lights. What you saying? That's me right there? With the phone off? That's me? Some bullshit, man. I'll be nothing but nice to you. Hey, Rodimus. Are you in Japan, by the way? Because I remember you said you was headed to Japan. Thank you. Day Reeves with the 2. My Xbox will soon be a PlayStation. Soon does Dirt fake like. Adidas with the 2. Met great people like yourself through Xbox. And Adidas is such a good dude, man. Great dude, man. Shout out to the homie Adidas. Carl of RENG Podcast with the 5. Being in your 20s in the 80s still counts as being a kid, I guess, Dirt. Huh? Damn, for real? How dare y'all? Wasn't my damn 20s in the 80s, you POS? I didn't turn 20 until 1996. How dare you? P-Lump with the 2. Who am you, sucker? Who am your ass? Tell him, P-Lump. Who am you? Tell me I was in my 20s and the 80s. Damn. I'll be in my 60s, wasn't I? Shit, bro. Nah, but yeah, I think that's really interesting what Xbox is doing. And I feel, yes, J-Man, I turned 20 in 96, you POS. I turned 30 in 06. Do the math. Next year, you know what I'll be turning, right? Do the math. Brian B, are you serious? Brian B said, MBG said PlayStation is in its best position ever. Do you know how like J-Dub and them guys were saying Dirt selling drugs to the community because I'm still trying to be positive by Xbox? I'm being positive by Xbox because there's still a lot of positive things about Xbox. You know, J-Dub always said, Dirt selling drugs to the community, to the Xbox community. He's selling them hopes and dreams. What is that? What the hell is PlayStation is in its best position ever? Did he really say that? After canceling 10 games in 3 years, did he really say that? No way he said that, bro. No way he said that. No, you know what? I believe it. Brian B, if you find a clip, please send it to me on Twitter, bro, in the DM. That's ridiculous. I will be honest as I can be. Xbox, even though they're going multi-plat, they're in the best position they've ever been. Oh, you said, yeah, because of their record revenue? Nah, they're not in the best position they've ever been. yeah. J Dub said I'm selling drugs to the community. but J Dub, what are you selling?
Where are all of these games?
Hey y'all saw that video of Reforge and MBG? It's serious. That's crazy. I mean, listen, if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. But come on, man. That's crazy, bro. When I say, hold on. That's why I be loving the super chats and what you guys say. That makes new topics. 48-30. When I say Xbox is in the best position they've ever been in, this is how I break it down. Me personally, their first party is in the best, easily the best they've ever been. Their hardware, while not selling as great as they wanted to, it's still evolving. I really feel the hardware is, it's still going to be, it's still very important to Xbox, even though they're doing other things with their UI and third parties making handhelds, and maybe in the future we might see some other third-party devices using their UI. They're still in the best position ever. If you think about the money they're making, the IPs they own. Bro, when you really think about the IPs they own, that shit is crazy. From Call of Duty, Halo, Gears, Forza, Minecraft, Doom, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Wolfenstein. Look, bro. Fable. The shit is crazy. Candy Crush. Make it simple. You're 100% right. PlayStation make a lot of money, bro, but their profits are low. P Lump with the 2. Leave Uncle Dirt alone. Yeah, P Lump, tell him, man. Tell him stop bullying me. Gamer Live Studio with the 5. Teens are now looking up to YouTubers and skipping the console and going PC plus games is on PC. So Xbox made it easy while PlayStation is dragging their feet. Let me tell you something with that. With that super chat right there, you deserve this, my brother. They're looking up to streamers. Bro, you are so right. I Show Speed got speared by Brian Breaker because he's one of the world's most popular streamers. Castanet is on commercials and in the NBA celebrity game. Mr. Beast was halftime at the NBA All-Star game. Streamers are who these kids look up to. Bro, that's such a good point, man. That's such a great point. And we have to evolve with the times, man. Do you guys listen? I'm a hip hop head, right? You remember the rap from the early 80s? Even though I was a kid, I used to remember hearing that shit. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I don't care. You better know the deal. You know, shit like that. My name is Dirt Griggity, sucker. You's a punk ass motherfucker. I don't care what you say. You know, they used to rap like that, right? Then they had to evolve. Guys in the 90s wasn't rapping like that anymore. Everything evolved. They went from that type of rap, party over here, party over there. Hey, girl, comb your hair. You stinky ass bitch. I don't play them games. But the rap style evolved to they started like the Black Power shit with Public Enemy, X-Clan. Then they went to the gangster rap. You know, it evolved over time, man. Right, KRS-One. I used to like KRS-One. I used to like that. Didn't even know, like Joaquin Brown said, Thug Life happened. You know, Tupac and NWA, that shit happened. You have to evolve. Then it went to the late 90s where the South got involved with that shit. I was a huge Scarface, Rap-A-Lot, then No Limit, Cash Money. Then, you know, the 2000s when you start to hear, you know, DMX and you know, when Biggie and them died, you know, you have to evolve. Now it's on some shit. I don't really like a lot of it, the mumble rap, but there's still good artists out there like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. So you have to evolve, man. Right. Like Fuzzy. I don't know how the hell I forgot Outkast. Like, remember Bone Thugs and Harmony in the 90s? All that stuff was evolution. You have to evolve. You can't expect shit to sound and be the same as it was 30 years ago. That's not realistic. I told y'all the story last week, and it is a 100% true story. My uncle at my father's viewing said, bragging that he got 2 camcorders. I am not lying. I was like, Uncle Ricky, what the hell, bro? Don't nobody use camcorders no more? I mean, he was bragging about the 2 camcorders, man. I was like, nobody use camcorders anymore, bro. That's how some of these gamers sound with the physical forever. You can want physical forever, bro, but it's not going to be here forever. Vanilla Ice. Get out of here, Magnum. But you know what I'm saying? So why is it that everything else in life evolves, but people want video games to stay the same? People want, you buy the console, you go to GameStop, you buy your game, you put the disc or the cartridge in your console and you play it. That's what people want it to be like in 2025. Stop, man. And that's why I go back to saying Xbox is in the best position they've ever been. Easily. They've invested so much money into gaming. Do people really think they're going somewhere? I saw how Destin said and Colin Moriarty that, you know, Colin was really adamant. Oh, yeah, ABK was a damn mistake. He was adamant about that. That's how he feels. Pony alert. What pony here? So they said it was a mistake. But I saw something that Gas said. I know Gas a pony bot and y'all don't like him, but he made a good point. That ABK deal pretty much guarantee Xbox is going to be in gaming for a long time. They ain't going nowhere. Now, I always say, I'm not Flavor Flav, you asshole. I look way better. Look at this shit. I look way better. Flavor Flav like a cricket. Call me no damn Flavor Flav. I was listening to that song 911 earlier today, by the way. Hey, P-Long, don't be laughing at that shit, man. That shit wasn't funny, P-Long. This Flavor Flav right here. 911 is a joke. Esham, oh man, you went back with that, bro. Skywalker. Mr. Click with the 2, 1920 before or after Christ. Let me know. Come on, man. Stop. Yata Zyke. Sorry if I butchered that with the £2. Third party made up all the PS5 revenue. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why, listen, I'm not hating that they're the casual's choice, because PlayStation is making money off of that, especially when all of the games is multiplayer games. They're making that PlayStation Plus money, right? So I'm not hating on that, but that's just reality, bro. Make it simple said, big revenue, low profits, Dirt. I remember seeing they had like 7% profit. And I remember Carl Weeb telling me like most big companies want at least minimum 12% profit. Of course, you got to spend money to make money, but you want at least 12% profit. They had 7. That's why they started putting that shit on PC, man. Telling you. Ray with the 2 P-Lump, how can he be your uncle when you older than him? Oh, man, I'm funny. Trey-Bone with the 2 people in forums about disc when cartridge died. Or people crying in forums about disc when cartridge died. Hey, Trey-Bone, I kind of remember that, bro. It's like people don't want technology to evolve. Like disc were so much better to me. The only thing was the loading times, but they were so much better. They were cheaper than cartridges, but people didn't like that shit. P-Lump with the 5. My nigga Wally, he misses Uncle Charles, y'all, but a group of guys got them, and I'm going to miss everybody. I used to like Bone, bro. Flyboy with the 2 Dirt and Flavor Flav, the same person. I can't believe you said that shit. It's Marquis, chill. I'm tired of y'all calling me these ugly ass rappers. Y'all call me Flavor Flav and Biz Marquis. Now Flavor Flav still look exactly the same, bro. I saw a clip of him last night at the San Antonio Spurs game. That dude still look and act the same, and he got to be like in his mid 60s, bro. Nerds and other legends. The 2 Dirt equals Biz Marquis. Wife's fiance is just a friend. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's always the shit, though. All right, y'all. Thank you for this. But, yeah, like I said, I feel Xbox is in the best position they've ever been in. Now, people can clip that and say, oh, look, this bot is Riri. I almost said the word. But no, they have more studios than they've ever had. They have great technology, and they're prepared for the future. I said this last week on WBG. Who's more prepared for the future? No further questions, Your Honor. All righty, man. Y'all, hey, shit, y'all talking that shit. All right, real quick. Yeah, man, it's my turn, man. Let me tell you guys how the PS5 Pro has the tools, man. 1 hour, 20 seconds. Now, look, man. The PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro, y'all. They finally have something great. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Digital Foundry did a PS5 Pro analysis. Possibly the most transformative PS5 Pro upgrade we've seen so far. So that's good. The shadows look a lot better. It looks good, right? And cool. Now, the PS5 Pro so far has been a disappointment, but it's good to see Ubisoft use the power of the PS5 Pro. Right? So, Dee Batch. Yeah, man, look at this. This is the most transformative PS5 Pro upgrade yet, man. He said, you all keep hating it when PS5 Pro is the best place to play console versions of games. Imagine the Forza Horizon 5 results, man. Meltdown incoming. This shit right here is annoying. The PS5 Pro has been dog shit consistently since it released last year. Pisser has been dog shit. Nobody has used Pisser properly. But now Assassin's Creed Shadows, somebody finally used the PS5 Pro properly. And this dude is out here talking shit. Yeah, man, take that, man. I've seen PlayStation fanboys brag about the PS5 Pro, throwing the Xbox Series X under the bus. Snorker says D is running the same settings as the OG PS5, does it at 40 FPS, just at 60. Not sure that will be transformative to most people. 40 FPS in S sub 120 hertz Katana Lucent feels pretty good already. 60 FPS. So I just want to say this. Hey, Brad, I might have to go out and buy a PS5 Pro now. You didn't get it already? $800, $700, whatever, how much ever it costs, wherever you're from. Right? It definitely looks better. That's good. It should, bro. The shit costs $700. It should look better. But this is my thing. I've seen PlayStation fanboys brag about it. Said it's killing the Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series X came out in 2020, bro. Last generation, us Xbox guys were talking so much shit because both PlayStation and Xbox had mid-gen refreshers. Xbox One X was whooping the PS4 Pro ass in every game. As it should have, because it was more powerful. The PS5 Pro should be winning. Now, we was talking shit when the PS5 Pro was out there looking sus. Yes, we was bashing it, laughing. The same way PlayStation guys was roasting Xbox Series X at the beginning of the generation. Because we all know developers was making the PS5 versions, then porting it to the Xbox Series X and S. And a lot of games was running better on the PS5 at first. And ponies let us know. They let us know. They talk so much shit, bro. So we was talking shit where the PS5 Pro was looking spooky, when Pisser was looking spooky. But now we have a game where the PS5 Pro is doing its job. You remember that old Chris Rock joke? He said, niggas always on credit for stuff you supposed to do. I take care of my kids. You supposed to take care of your kids. You want credit for taking care of your kids? I pay my bills. You supposed to pay your bills, POS. Now the Pisser and PS5 Pro, we the best console version. You supposed to be the best console version. You should have been. Every game supposed to be the best console version. Am I wrong? No. You're supposed to be the best version. And look at this guy talking trash. Yeah, man, I told you guys, man. I told you guys, Pisser, man, the tools are here, man. I remember him on RDX. Yeah, man, Xbox Series X, the tools are coming, man. They're coming. It's supposed to be the best console version. Oh my God. I mean, what, you want credit for shit you supposed to do? commit. Like you said, it costs $300 more. It better be better. It should. I'm not buying the PS5 Pro hoodie. Xbox Live down. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it yet. You know, so these guys, stop it, bro. Spony Love with the 500 yen. Dirt, I think you should battle South Sudan model Naya Kim Gatwich for the title of Darkest Human on Earth. I've seen her before. She's gorgeous, man. If that's the same chick, I think you're talking about. Yeah, she's pretty. She's well done though. Vic Algambino with the 2. Dirt is the bald and chunky little C's. LOL Harlem World. A chunk. Lil C's was chunky at one point. Then he had started working out because he had got too chunky. Spoony Love with the 200 yen. You might get a dark beer out of it, aka Giannis. Guinness. Sorry. I don't know what you're even talking about. Mario 187 with the 10. I predicted Sony will sell their games to Xbox somehow in a reasonable way, and it's through Steam with the help of next-gen Xbox and handhelds, and Sony is not going to stop it. Hiroki wants the cash. All I know is this. If that happens, Pony's narrative is already going to be, well, PlayStation didn't do it. Just like with MLB The Show, you know. PlayStation didn't do it. MLB made them do it. Whatever it is going to be, whatever, bro. We'll see what happens, but Xbox has to change their strategy a little bit. Make it simple to 2. Ponies paid $700 to look at some grass. Yeah, the grass looks better. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. So, you know, so yeah, Dee Batch was out there talking shit about PS5 Pro doing something it was supposed to do. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Yeah, but PCs, man, even oh, see, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Let me show y'all. This guy, he said, like he was, you know, responding to what Dee Batch said. Where are the Xbots? Butt hurt meter. Oh my God. Over a $800 console having better shadows? It should, bro. King Beast. We're enjoying our $400 consoles. Where's the ponies? Oh my God. Joshua B says, laughing at the opponents who spent $800+ to play Shadows with zero difference than base PS5. Talk that shit, bro. It's funny. These guys think they got to win. Yeah, finally, about time. About damn time, man. All right. What's next? Yeah, Dee Batch. Yeah, well, I was talking about Xbox. Clobriel. Oh shit. What the hell did I just do? Oh. So Clobriel, you know, like he always does pretty good charts and stuff like that for Xbox. Let me do this. Now, I know we've talked about this so much over the last couple of years, how Xbox roadmap is absolutely insane and, you know, shit like that. But games start to release, so the roadmap changes a little bit, right? Look at my DM. You know, like Avowed just released. Of course, South of Midnight is about to release. Hold on. What's in the DM? Who sent me some of the DM? All right, I can't see it right now. So, like I said, let me change the timestamp on that because I was talking some bullshit. I want to be as accurate as possible. So, like I said, we've talked about this so many times where we talked about Xbox roadmap and how insane it is. And it constantly changes because Avowed just dropped. South of Midnight it's about to drop in a couple weeks. But it's like they have so much content. It's not even, bro, the roadmap is crazy. So Clobriel posted up Xbox Studios roadmap, March 2025 update. Added Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Yes, that's first party now, y'all. Added Avowed to ongoing. Yes, because they're supposed to drop some DLC for that title. Move Fable to 2026. 2025 is now highlighted properly. Look, y'all. I know that's not that big. Oh, well. I still don't know how to do this. How I can make. Well, anyway, I'm sure y'all can see it. Y'all know what it says. When you look at 2025, yeah, it's Avowed, South of Midnight, Towerborn, which actually got a date, April something for the partner preview. I mean, not the partner preview. Like, what is it called? Some preview. I forgot. Doom: The Dark Ages, Tony Hawk, Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4. Now, 2026, Fable, State of Decay 3, Clockwork Revolution, Gears of War E-Day. Now, listen. I'm going to tell you guys something. I told y'all my boy Doodle Jenkins told me a couple months ago that Gears E-Day was 2025. Then we started to hear maybe it's 2026. I'm just going to say stay tuned because the other day we seen Lester Spates, who was the voice actor for Coltrane, baby, and Carlos, I forgot his last name, the voice actor for Dom. They both out of nowhere posted the poster for Gears of War E-Day. Why would they do that on the same day? Are we about to hear something about Gears soon? Because I told y'all, my boy told me he heard 2025, but things are subject to change. Obviously, they moved Fable to 2026. Could Gears E-Day still come out this year? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Elder Scrolls 6, Contraband, Perfect Dark, Blade, Overdose. I don't give two shits about Overdose. Everwild, Project Mara, Toys for Bob. I guess Project Mara is still a thing, bro. I guess it's still a thing. Toys for Bob game. Now, listen, we all know Double Fine is working on some shit, right? We know Halo Studios is working on some shit. There's a lot of stuff going on in Xbox. We know there's going to be more Call of Duty games. We know they have a new studio. Blizzard has a new studio. I know all these games will probably be multi-plat, but that doesn't even matter anymore. Because we know what it is. Crying ain't going to change shit. But damn, bro. Insane. And every single game will be in Game Pass. Oh, they're probably going to announce a Forza Horizon 6 pretty soon. The content is crazy, bro. It's crazy. So that goes back to my last topic, how Xbox is in such a good position with their content and their future hardware and their strategy of putting Steam on their next Xbox. These are things I believe is going to pay off. Because you can't keep on fighting PlayStation the same way. I mean, hell, they ain't even fighting PlayStation anymore. They're just making money off of their ass. Because Forza Horizon 5 is going to kill it. You know and I know Forza Horizon 5 is going to sell crazy over there. I heard a rumor. Most people expect the MCC to go to PlayStation. Some people saying it might not. The remake might, but MCC might not go to PlayStation. We'll see what happens in the next couple years, bro. Yeah, baby. Told him, let me do Coltrane. Hey, yo, Dom, what's wrong with your bitch, babe? What's wrong with Maria? Come over here, babe. You're a little skinny. Who am you? All right. Let me get the super. Dayreezy with the tools coming from Dee Batch and his raggedy dress. Man, you're just a hater. Game of Live Studio Defy. Dee Batch needs the STFU. And I'm sick and tired of his wannabe tech talk tried to sell me once upon a time dream story about the PS5 scam pro piss and beta. Talk that shit. Man, you're just a hater, man. I don't know what's your problem. Spoony Love with the 200 yen. A Guinness World Record for darkest human dirt. Yeah, I got it. You asshole. I ain't that dark. Web Day with the 2. I thought his name was D-Bag. TTS Dirt, he's the POS. As always. Definitely. Ivy Mars with the 2. Buddy Love. Play my theme song. Buddy Love. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, Buddy Love. Yeah, so, Xbox roadmap looks insane. And guess what? They're going to announce some new shit this summer. They're going to announce some new shit, y'all. Don't be surprised. All righty, man. Hey, man, y'all want to see something right quick? Look what PlayStation. Hold on, let me put it. Hold on. Good job, PlayStation. This is great. Like, I know, listen, let me show you guys. Because this is fantastic, man. This is fantastic. Shout out to PlayStation, man. Look at this. Now playing on PS5 over 100 million songs ad-free. Get up to 3 months of Apple Music at no extra cost. Learn more. No, that's cool. But listen, this Twitter page, Opera GX, who has 1.1 million followers, they throwing shots, y'all. Now, notice how the PS5 is playing music instead of games. Oh! Damn, they throwing shots at the PS5, y'all. It's funny, though. They advertised that shit a couple days ago. Apple Music. Oh, shit, J-Rock laughing. Find more jokes material, bro. Oh, come on, man. 300 likes off of that shit? A pony's crying because they joking? PlayStation has no games. What do you want the people to say? What do you want the people to say? They have no games right now, man. But they got Apple Music on their console. Congratulations, PlayStation. Congratulations. All right, y'all. It's getting close. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. So he throws shade at Outbound. All right, I'm sorry. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Last thing before we get out of here, man. Because I like to keep it an hour and a half. One day I'm gonna do a 4-hour podcast, but tonight is not the night. Tonight is not the night. All right, last thing I want to talk about, then we're gonna get out of here. Bro, people have to be real. And I don't know if you guys saw this Twitch streamer. Hey, baby. But she accidentally showed her. She accidentally showed her bots, her fake bots viewers. She ain't bad at all. So she laughed, but then she realized she needs to leave. She got off the.
Okay, I will be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I will.
Okay. So she realized, oh shit. She showed her view bots. So, this this right here triggered me, bro, because hey, what's up, Hargeet? How you doing? Because I don't understand people that do that shit. Do you want people to rock with you for real or not? Paying some type of app or website for fake viewers, fake subs. I'm not going to say any names, but there was a YouTuber in our community that used to do a podcast. I don't think they do podcasts anymore. Something was up with his channel, bro. Because me and Sean used to notice when his show would end, he would have like 160 views. Then literally 20 minutes later, it would say 5,000 views or something like that. Like, wait a minute. Then you look at the comments, it would be no comments. But hold on, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. And I was just kind of puzzled by that. Like, is this dude view botting? He has to be. Because when the show was live, it would just be like 20 people. Then I said, when the show would end, it would be like 100 and something views. Then 30 minutes later, 4,000 or 5,000 views. Like, come on, dog. Come on, man. That's why I always say. That's why I always say it's important for you to be, for you, the content creator whose channel it is, it's important to be the person people come to see. I said that so many times. Like, I'm not big on guests like I used to be, because if people come to my channel to see a certain guest, now it's possible they might like my content and stick around. But if I have a big YouTuber on and they come on my show and people join, oh yeah, so-and-so here, King Dave here, Randy Thor is here. Ooh. Then when they're gone the next week, they're not here for another year. Will you come back? Well, that ain't the only reason I stopped inviting guests, because too many pony bots out here, man. And this channel right here is what it is. I am a diehard Xbox channel. And when we keep on having pony bots that flip-flop on here after they leave WBG, that shit was pissing me off. I have a reputation. But you guys know what I'm saying? So, view botting or buying subs, that shit is insane to me. Do you want people to rock out with you for real? Well, yeah, Jesse P bots, but that was an X bots. You know the kind of bots I'm talking about. Like, I'm like, what? It's like you see how Mooch has so many different people on his show every week. I mean, it's working for him because he gets pretty good numbers. But what if nobody can show up? What if it's just him? People be like, hey, man, we don't want to watch Mooch by himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. Jonas the Dad, thank you for the 5 memberships, bro. Shout out to you. Now, that's thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Jonas the Dad. That's something I'm real adamant about, man. Like, I'm adamant about that. Why would you buy subs and buy viewers? I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of YouTubers back from the Xbox One generation. Some of those guys' channels have been stuck at the same for like 3 or 4 years, bro. You looking like you can't get 100 subs in 4 years? I'm telling you. Some of that shit don't be seeing me right, man. So with me, I can sit here and tell you guys, my channel grew organically. And I tell you guys, when my channel has its ups, it has its downs, it has its ups. Like right now, I'm kind of stagnant. I'm growing a little bit, but I'm kind of stagnant. Last year was up and down, but I haven't been doing as much content as I needed to. Like that video I dropped earlier. How many subs did I get off of that? So far, I got like 5 subs off of that video that I did earlier. So I don't know, man. It's crazy to me when people do stuff like that, buy subs and buy viewers. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Yo, Joshua, I noticed a lot of guys don't have that work ethic, bro. They don't. A lot of them don't, bro. You got to put in the work, man. I always tell you guys my channel grow off of my regular videos more than the podcast that I do. 100%. And I want to grow, man. Like I don't want my channel to be the same. I don't want my channel to be the exact same spot next year that it was this year. And I'm not paying for that shit. That's crazy. People pay for it, man. Brian B with the 2. Assassin's Creed Shadows is fire so far. Yeah, I'm about to go play this shit now. I'm gonna give me something to eat and sit down and play it, bro. It just like you ever seen a YouTuber with like 6 figures subs, 200, 300,000, then you see their content, it'd be like 800 views, 700 views, 1,000 views, 200. Like what? I always say, if you get 30% of your subscribers to watch your videos, it's good. Because I have 14,313 subs. My average video might get between 4,000 to 5,000. I mean, that's pretty good. I do get the occasional 8, 9, 10,000, you know. But with these guys, I seen a person with like 1 million and his videos is getting like 2,500 views. Like, what? That shit is crazy, bro. They reason with the 2 Dirt. You might get more subs if you go on. You funny, ain't you? You a funny guy, huh? Nah, but listen, yeah, bro. I just want to say thank you guys, man. I'm about to get out of here, but thank you guys, and I can't do none of this without y'all, man. For real. Shout out to everybody that tune in to my dog shit channel, man. I enjoy doing this. Damn, Miss Kim and Izzy. And then there's so much you do. Like, look at some people comments. If you see people that got like 30,000 views and you see 8 comments, but like, wait a minute, bro. Like, wait a minute. You got 30,000 views and 8 comments. Come on, bro. So, listen, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Web Dave, man. Shout out to Hargeet that stopped in here. Shout out to everybody that rock out with me. Peace out, y'all. Yo, like I said, check out my last video if you guys haven't. It's doing okay. Not great. It's 8 out of 10. If you YouTubers know what that means, let me tell you guys, there's a top 10 list of the last 30 days of your videos. And wherever your videos is at a certain amount of time, in the first 4 hours, this video is 8th out of the last month of your videos. So this one is 8th, meaning it's doing all right, you know. What'd you say you trying to do timestamps but Dirt is still talking? What are we talking about, Ray Ray? I do my own timestamps. Are you talking about your timestamps or what are you talking about? Because, you know, I do timestamps during the show. Thank you, bro. So check out the video if you guys haven't seen it. I'll leave it in the chat. If you guys haven't seen him exposing that POS Zuby Tech, stupid ass. Them dudes are so stupid, man. Like I said, we need channels like this. We need channels like Demo Flow, like Sean, like Ray Ray, like P-Lump, like Fratanga, like Alex, you know, like that AGN guy. We need videos like this, like game stuff. Punk ass ponies be running rampant out here, man. But I gotta go. I will see you guys tomorrow at TTS. I believe it's 12 noon Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. 12 noon Eastern time. I can't believe it. Like, you got a bunch of invisible people watching your damn stream. Like a bunch of bots, people that ain't really there. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible. So, all right, y'all. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. And I am out of here. Thank you, E-Ranks. You POS. VZ Flight School. Yes, another. He does a lot of content, but that's good. He's really consistent. He do about, what, 3 videos a day? He's pretty consistent, though. You need to be consistent to, you know, like, grow. Sorry, I'm out of here. Peace out, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow on TTS. You POSs. Peace out, y'all.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Y'all is being real disrespectful right now. Don't call me no damn Michael Kotler, which is Luke Cage. Mark Morrison. That's that British dude, right? Return. Hey, that song was fire, though. Pascal Siakam. What did I do to deserve it? Big Daddy Kane, which is my favorite rapper in the 80s, by the way. Blackula? Dude, Togo Blackula? Isaac Hayes. Booker T. I can't believe this. I'm out of here. Obi Femi. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Willie D. Ray Ray. Willie D. Ray Ray. Hold on. Which one of you niggas called me Reginald Vale Johnson? Hold on, man. Wait a minute. The daddy from Dwayne. Really? The daddy from Family Matters? You call me the daddy from, you know, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And I want a damn apology from all you assholes. Nigga!